Start with Jurgen Klopp because he's today been unveiled as the new global head of football for Red Bull. The former Liverpool manager said he doesn't miss being in club management one bit, but revealed he's still in close contact with Arne Slot and several Liverpool players. Klopp was also pleased to see a very familiar face in Sky Sports News reporter Vinny O'Connor, but made him wait for his turn at today's presser.
Next question, please. The gentleman behind the camera.
The last. Vinny had usually always the first question. I like that today he gets either no or the last, so it's fine. Yeah. Maybe next one he can take. Yeah, he's not as bad as he looks.
First row, please.
But now you have pressure. It should be a good question, not like the 500 others you asked me.
The old jokes are still there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good to see you anyway. Good to see you looking well.
Yeah, I would like to say the same.
Put a bit of timber on.
Well, I'm delighted to say Vinny O'Connor joins us live from Salzburg. He was in good spirits, wasn't he, Vinny, especially with you earlier. Did you ask him if he was missing Liverpool management and, of course, yourself?
Last time I pay him a compliment, by the way. No, actually, it's not, because over the 9 years he was at Liverpool, certainly one of the best that I've worked with. We had a great time. And again today, it's the same old Jurgen, really. It was nice of him to come over to us after that news conference. He spoke to myself, Dominic King from the Mail as well, and it was in some ways a little bit like old times. But of course, I did have to ask him about whether he missed Liverpool, particularly with the way things are going this season as well, and whether there's any aspect of the day-to-day involvement with the players that he misses as well. And this is what he had to say.
I'm so happy that they do so well. That was what I was hoping for. I'm in contact with some people, with Arnie, texting, players texting, stuff like this. There's not 0.01% that I think, oh my God, I should still be there. Not at all. I'm more than happy not to be there, because they are doing so well. That's really great. I wish them all the best. And I watch as many games as I can and could, because it's great football. Even if you don't support Liverpool right now, you better watch it, because it's really top football. Maybe the best balanced in a lot of things in the world out there right now. I'm really happy about that. What was the three guys out of contract?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Mo.
I'm so happy that I'm not in charge in that situation and have to answer these questions. So why should I do that now? So good luck. From my point of view, I would love all three of them to extend their contracts. But I don't know. They didn't tell me. You asked me if you want to know that. But we could text him now. Maybe we get an answer.
So did he text him? Mo Salah, of course, has said a few times this will be his last season at Liverpool. I'm sure Klopp did comment on his future, didn't he?
He did, and it made a change for it not to be me asking the question about Mo Salah as well. It was one of my colleagues from the Egyptian media. He threw in about 4, all rolled into one, and in the middle of those questions was one about Mo Salah's future as well. Obviously, as we know, he's out of contract in the summer. We know on numerous occasions as well that while he wants to stay, he says that Liverpool are so far away from reaching an agreement with him at the moment. So what was Klopp's take on it all? Again, this is what the former Liverpool manager had to say.
I hope he stays. It's the biggest striker LFC had in the modern times. Obviously, there were other good strikers, really good strikers, but fantastic player, fantastic human being, outstanding athlete, best ambassador your country could have. Fantastic, really, in pretty much all departments. So I hope he will stay at Liverpool.
Of course, we've already heard Jurgen Klopp say that he hopes all three stay, because Trent, Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk also out of contract in the summer as well. But what about the possibility of them moving on elsewhere, even being attracted to a project such as RB Leipzig that obviously Jurgen Klopp is now involved with as Red Bull's head of global football? Well, again, I think the answer was possibly a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but obviously it goes without saying that he would like to see all three working with him once again.
Oh, yeah. Virgil, I'm pretty sure he would love to have now 5 more years at Liverpool, and then between 41 and 44 for New York Red Bull, because he probably underestimates US football, but open arms, no problem. Mo, yes, would love to. I don't think we have a chance to pay him, to be honest. And then Trent, yeah. And he could finally learn defending. I I can't believe that you all discuss this still. It's so poor. It's so poor, really. I mean, I'm really happy that I'm not part of that. Unfortunately, I watched a few of the press conference when he had to talk about it. You think, oh my God, they still don't understand it. And yes, he didn't play well against Manchester United. But if you would make such a fuss of him when he plays well, like we make a fuss of it when he doesn't play well, that would be really a cool planet.
So, Vicky, you know him well as well. He was as entertaining as ever. What we obviously got a feel for is just how excited he is about this role with Red Bull as their head of global football. He's going to be mentoring coaches as well as playing a part in identifying and recruiting talent as well. It seems an ideal job for him now that he's taken that step away from coaching, and it's all about getting started now, and he seems to be relishing it, as I say.
Yeah, he certainly does. It was good to see him back. Good to see you as well. Thank you very much, Vinny.